On this video, I'm going to share with you a two-step process for running profitable Instagram ads that actually convert. And I'm also going to show you why this is. I'm going to show you how to set these type of things up. And I'm also going to share with you why exactly the old way of advertising on Instagram is absolutely dead in 2020. So if you want to run profitable Instagram ads that actually convert in 2020 and beyond, make sure and watch the rest of this video. Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Aweber here. Welcome to today's video. Again, I'm going to be showing you a two-step process for Instagram ads that actually convert in the year 2020 and beyond. Okay, so I'm going to go over this two-step process. It's very simple. I've been running it in 2019. It worked really well, and I wanted to show you how that actually works, why it actually works, and why it's really the only way moving forward in terms of running advertising. Now, I made a video about Facebook ads here, this video right there, and it talked a lot about, kind of alluded to this two-step process. And if you caught it, you probably know what I'm about to be getting into, but I'm going to go into a lot more depth. But first, let me explain why this process is going to work and the process that is not going to work. In fact, I want to talk about the ad process that is dead in 2020. Okay, so we obviously have our Instagram account here, and you know, this is let's just say this is our Instagram. Here is a post. This is like a feed post, and then there can be a link right there, and that could be your ad. Also, this could be your ad. This could be a story ad. Okay, you have your video or your image here, and then people can swipe up to go to your website. One of these two things, okay? And then from there, it goes over to your funnel, your website, whatever you are offering, with probably some type of buy button, or you taking them to a webinar, or some way to eventually extract money from them. Again, we talked a lot about that on the Facebook advertising video that I actually made just the other day. So if you have not checked that out, go check that out right now, because that talks all about the funnel and how really, you know, the ads are great, you know, whether that's YouTube, whether that's Instagram, whether that's Facebook, but it all starts with the funnel. And I'm going to show you exactly the types of funnels and how to actually make money with your ads. Because if your funnels aren't tight, then there's no reason to really run ads, because you're just going to be wasting money. So let's talk about this ad process that is dead in 2020, what a lot of people will do. So with advertisements on these, like Instagram, is, you know, these are the ways to advertise, okay? But what a lot of people do, let's just say, you know, obviously you have to do some targeting. You have to target people that are on Instagram, whether that be people that are interested in cooking, that are interested in weight loss, that are interested in muscle building, whatever it is, okay? It doesn't really matter. Obviously, you just have to target someone. And there's a lot of different ways on how to target, but a lot of people will do interest-based. So we'll just put an I right there, interest-based. And they'll target people based on, you know, just like keywords that are interested in weight loss, that are interested in muscle building. And while that is in some degree targeted, because it's people that are more interested in that particular topic, that process is dead. Interest-based targeting is really dead, okay? Because it's not the fact that they're not interested in what you have to offer, it's because they don't know you, and therefore they don't know, like, or trust you. Know, like, or trust you. KLT. So that's a big thing these days, because people are more skeptical than ever today. You know, they see an ad, everyone and their mom is advertising. That's why the costs are going up, and that's why we talked about a lot on that previous video. But costs are going up, and they're not as effective lately, because if you don't have everything real tight, then, you know, your conversions are going to slowly go down and down and down. And on top of that, it's because people are just numb to ads, and if they're seeing all these different ads from people that don't know, they're less likely to actually take action on those ads. So let's say that this is you're targeting, your interest-based targeting, and then you're just advertising with a newsfeed ad or a story ad, and then you're sending them to the websites, our conversions are going to be very low. And it's just because of this whole thing right here is they don't know, like, and trust you. Okay, because people are getting more skeptical than others ever. I mean, just think about it from your perspective. Do you click on every single ad of a person that you don't know, even though it's a topic that you're interested in? Maybe it's a make money online ad, maybe it's a weight loss ad, maybe it's something that you're actually interested in, but because of the fact that it's someone you don't have any connection with, you don't have any interest in, you don't know them, you don't like them, you don't trust them, you're typically not clicking on their ads unless they're really good, unless they're just phenomenal ads. And even at that, they still are not, you're still not going to be taking action on all of them. So that's why this is dead. So what we really have to go after is this know, like, and trust, and in addition to the interest. Okay, they have to be interested in the particular topic that you're advertising, but they also have to be interested in you. They have to know, like, and trust you. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit further and why this is really the way to run ads in 2020. Okay, well, let's just think about this from a sales perspective, okay, and just purchasing products perspective. Okay, let's say, I'm gonna get a little fancy with my drawings here. Let's say this is your friend, okay, and your friend comes up to you and says, hey, I saw this product, or I bought this product, it's so awesome, and I know that you're so interested in cooking. This product this is amazing. Like, you have to buy this product. It's so good. You like it. It's gonna help you with your cooking. It's amazing. And so you so since this is your friend, let's say this is Bob, your friend, and he's just speaking so highly, and you really admire Bob, like, and trust him. He's like one of your best friends. He always has your best interest in mind, and he's just raving about this product. He's like, you have to buy it. So therefore, like, without a doubt, you go buy this product, and you're like, boom, I bought that product. Not even a question in mind, right? Because Bob is your homie, Bob loves you, and Bob has your best interest in heart, and like, and trust Bob. So if he's gonna say something like, you have to buy this product because it's gonna help you and you're gonna love it and all that kind of stuff, then you're gonna do it, right? Because Bob is your homie and he wouldn't lead you astray, right? So that is why this is really the only way to run ads, okay? The way I'm about to show you, this two-step process, because you want to have this Bob effect, okay? That's what we'll call it here. We'll have the Bob effect, where we are becoming Bob. We want to become Bob. Not only are we, spending money on ads and we're getting people to our website, but we want to have the same effect where people are knowing, liking, and trusting us just like Bob were to you. And because of that, they're so much more likely to actually go out there and purchase what we have to offer. Okay, so we're gonna go after the Bob effect. That's what we're gonna call this, the Bob effect. Okay, so how the heck do we get this Bob effect? Well, that's what I'm gonna be talking about here on this video, and then I'm also gonna dive into my ads manager and show you actually how to set this type of stuff up. Okay, so the first thing that we must do is we must give value upfront freely with engagement campaigns. Okay, so let me open up another one of these. So engagement campaign. So let's come over to, say this is our Instagram and this is our feed. Okay, and we have all these posts that we're already posting, right? Whether these be videos, whether these be images, whether these be carousel ad, like, it doesn't really matter. This is your feed, okay? Those are the main ones that you have. And then also we have our stories, right? We have our story highlights. That's kind of what our Instagram is comprised of. I can actually open this up and show you what the heck I'm talking about if you're not aware. So, this is my Instagram, obviously, and I have all my different content right here, okay? So the people that are engaged within this content, that are watching my stories, that are watching my archive stories, that are looking at my profile and are engaging with it, I kind of have the Bob effect on them, right? The people that are engaged with me. Now, how do we actually get more people to come in and engage with our content? And that is with engagement campaigns. So basically what that means is that you can run campaigns to specific people. A lot of, like, we'll get into the targeting here in a second, but you can run it to anybody, but you can basically run these posts right here, any of these posts, and you can run them as ads to anybody that you choose. So why this is effective is because you're advertising just content that doesn't really have an agenda. It's value up front freely, where you're not trying to really sell anything. I mean, obviously sometimes some of my posts are, you know, do some light selling, but ultimately, like, these are a lot less aggressive, and you're building a little bit more know, like, and trust the people that come in and see this content. So that's why, first and foremost, we want to run engagement campaigns that are just running ads, more traffic to this type of content, okay? And then secondly, we want to, after that, we want to run offer campaigns to people that have engaged with your value. So after I get a bunch more people to engage in these type of posts, that is my content, people are enjoying it, they're watching it, and they're engaging in it, and only after they engage in this content, like people that actually liked my stuff and commented on it, liked it and commented on it, and viewed it and commented on it, only those people do I want to run direct advertising campaigns to. So you can see why this is a whole lot more powerful than running just interest-based targeting to a direct offer campaign to people that have no idea who you are, they don't know, like, and trust you, and then they go to your website and they're very unlikely to actually purchase. But what if it's people that have already engaged in your content? They already know you, they already like you, they already trust you to some degree because they've engaged in your content, they like what you're putting out because you're putting out value freely, and then you run an ad to only them after they know, like, and trust you and they're interested in your particular topic, and then you run these feed ads or you run these story ads, and then they go to your funnel, and then your campaign conversion rate goes up, okay? That's why this is powerful. You're running it to people that have engaged in your stuff, they know, like, and trust you to a degree, they've engaged in your content, then that's when we run offer campaigns to our funnel, and if our funnel is on point, then obviously it will convert well. So now that we have an understanding of this two-step process, giving value freely up front with engagement campaigns, and then running offer campaigns to people that have engaged with your value, let's talk about how you actually set this type of stuff up. So let's come into the ads manager, and what we want to do is we want to come over to audiences right here, click on audiences, and then you create custom audience. Click on custom audience, and you go to your Instagram business profile, and then what you want to do, I would set it up on my regular profile. Where is it? There it is. I've already done this, so I don't think it will allow me to do it, but what you want to do is you want to do anyone who engaged with any post or ad in the last 365 days, or if you want to do it just in the last month or 2 months or whatever you want to do. I recommend, if you're just getting started out, do 365, because then your audience is going to be a little bit bigger. In the beginning, it'll be a little bit smaller, but the more you do this, the more people will be on that list, and then the easier it will be to advertise. Okay, so you can just name it, you know, IG engagers. And I think I already created this, so yeah, I don't know if it'll let me. Oh, right there. So it's populating right now, but then we will come in here, and now what we do is we'll set up a campaign that's running to engagement posts. Okay, so I'll even show you right here, like, here's some of the ones that I have run, like 2-cent engagements, 2-cent engagements, 3 5-cent engagements, 2-cent engagements, 4, even 1 penny engagement. So nothing above 5-cent engagements, and that's why this is powerful, because this is really cheap to run engagement campaigns, and then you're getting more traffic to your profile, and then therefore now you can run offer campaigns to people that have already engaged with you, and it was really cheap to get them to engage with you. Okay, so that's why this is really, really powerful. Okay, so now let's come here and create an ad, and basically what we want to do first is do an engagement ad, and whatever, it doesn't matter what we call it right now, test. And then basically what we want to do here is, it doesn't really matter whatever targeting that you were going to do in the first place, this is what you really want to do. Okay, so if people are interested in weight loss, you could do something as simple as extreme weight loss or weight loss novel. Obviously you'd want to do a bunch of different research on all this type of stuff. What I typically like doing though is I like targeting people that are interested in the gurus of the space. So like let's say muscle building. I'm just gonna try and do this. One of the guys is KNOX. Let's see if he's in here. Nope. Let's see, his name is Grego Gallagher. I don't know why that's coming up. Let's just go with in the internet marketing space, like a guy named Frank Kern. So that's what I would target. Instead of people that are interested in like business and sales and stuff like that, I would target people like Frank Kern, and then after that you type in someone like a guru like that, suggestions, and it's going to give you all the different guys that are in here. Typically you only want to target one at a time, because then you'll know like what's working and what's not. If you threw a bunch of these type of things in there all at the same time, you wouldn't really know what's giving you the best results. Okay, and then everything, you just kind of go here, you go into take off Facebook, take off audience network, keep Instagram on, and basically I don't know about explore page, but I would typically just do feed, so they're going to engage with you on the feed. I'm sure you can do Instagram explore, but I haven't done too much of that. So I would just do the news feed because I want them to engage into my news feed ad, and then post engagements. Everything's pretty simple here. And then what we do is we come in and we select an Instagram page, and we use existing post, and we select the post, come over to Instagram, and then we click on this one. It's already my content because it's already up there, and then I can run an ad to this specific video that's already on my page, and it's going to get more engagement to that particular post, and then it's going to build up that engagement list. Okay, so then step 2, let's create a new ad, and then basically we'll start over, and instead of doing engagement, what we want to do is conversions, or whatever type of campaign that you're running where it's going directly to an offer. So we hit conversions. That's usually what I do. Hit continue, and then pretty much, obviously you want to listen and make sure and have your funnel tight and make sure you know exactly what you're going for. But typically, I'm going for some type of website conversion. I have my pixel all dialed in. We talked about that in the last video. But then the big difference here is that what we want to do is we want to pick on custom audiences, and here's where that list that I just showed you would be IG engagers. So I would click on that, and then it would only show it to people that have actually engaged in my Instagram post. I think I already have one of these in here. I definitely have one in here. Where is it? Here it is, right here. So I have IG post ad engagers. It's a list size of 23,000, and I can advertise specifically to those people, and boom, I'll probably take that off. So I have 23,000 people that I can advertise to. I could probably increase it a little bit by adding a few more English speaking countries, make sure that it's English language, and then change it up, try different placements, try different story ads, try newsfeed, try different things, but that's kind of the gist. And then you would obviously continue and then put in your ad. That's a direct offer, direct video campaign, image campaign that goes directly to your website, your funnel, and boom, there you are to go. Okay, so that is the 2-step process. Give value freely up front with engagement campaigns, and then you only run offer campaigns to people that have engaged with your value. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully that made a whole lot of sense, and you go out there and start implementing. Okay, so make sure and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. Share this with some friends if you think they can get some value out of this, and let me know what was the most valuable part of this video, so I can understand exactly where you guys are at, and let me know if you guys are actually going to go do this. I want to actually keep you accountable and go after and do this type of stuff and start doing this stuff even more in 2020, because this is the way of the future, and you understand that like this process of just sending to people that are just interested in a particular topic that don't necessarily know, like, and trust you, your conversions are going to drop significantly. But if you advertise to people that have already engaged in your content and know, like, and trust you, conversions are definitely going to go up, because we want that bottle effect that we talked about before. We want people to we want people to see us as some confidant, a good friend that has their best interest in mind. That's really what we want to do. Okay, we don't want to be like some sleazy advertiser. There's so many of those out there already. We don't need to be another one. We'd rather be someone that actually has the best interest at heart for our prospects. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, guys. Again, let me know what you got out of it down below. Let me know what you're going to actually implement, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.